Hello everyone, Bhuvana Nakul. Great to meet all of you with another episode which is going to be like mind blowing to all of you. Can we just get into it? Let us keep it going. Today we are going to talk about a very interesting topic. In fact, all of us know it, but I don't know whether we are recognizing it. Many a times in our lives, we know many things, but do we really acknowledge and realize and definitely be able to understand the impact of it, especially when we go up the ladder, when we become better and better? Are we really recognizing what has been? That we are through to this level? Are we really doing that? Or when we just go ahead to the next step, we completely forget what has happened to us, what had been the learnings. We completely forget all those things and just immediately go into an egoistic mode, right? So this is where this topic that we are going to discuss today is going to be very mind blasting. Okay, the topic is all about: you can fish, I can run, he can walk. So what is it that this is telling to all of us? It's very easy in mundane terms to understand this. Yes, it is like for example, in our own family, our parents, are they same? Are they alike? No, as a personality, there may be some common factors where they align with. However, as a personality, they are so different. Yes, as a masculine, as a male, your father might be doing so many other outwardly activities, which are really requiring, that input that can help your family to be taken care of. And while your mother can also be having a masculine character as well a more of a feminine character, similarly, your father can also have a feminine character, like taking care of the child, taking care of their their parents. So these are some characteristics of a feminine, like a female character. So everybody has both these masculine and feminine characters. However, as they progress in their lives, they will know which energy should be maximized, whether it is a masculine energy or whether it is the feminine energy which is very dominant for them. That as a child you will be able to recognize from your parents. So this is where our important topic today lies about. So for example, let us first correlate with our family only so that we understand it much better. People who do not have their parents, first of all, sorry about it, really very sorry about it. However, whom do you treat as your immediate family? It can be your siblings, it can be your cousins, it can be even some of your friends who got converted or who really wanted to help you as a sibling. You could have taken them as your family. Or people who are single, especially single parent, single mom, who has not seen the other side. Like if you only have a mom, you don't know who is a father, then your mother will have both the qualities of being a mother and a father. Similarly, if there is only a father and no mother, they will try to have both these qualities on an equilibrium, right? So this is where I want to tell you that first look at your immediate circle, that is your family, your friends who are very close to you. Again, friends is a very big thing. Instead, just try to see who is your closest, to whom you're actually talking and narrating instances. So in these things, how we are acting, right? So with this in mind, how we are actually seeing your parents, that we will discuss now. Why I'm talking from a parent standpoint, why we are not talking about us, you will come to know in the next episodes. So let's see what we are trying to do here with respect to our parents. So what is happening here? You see that your father is having some traits, right? Some level of grit, some level of patience, some level of humility, all these things encompassed with both a feminine character and it can be a dominant or a passive masculine character, right? Most of them will be having a dominant alpha character. However, some of them, you see that in some of the houses, the male, may not be working too much, while the female will be working hard to earn money or to integrate the family and other things. So in that case, the feminine aspect of the male has grown dominant, while the masculine characteristic of the female has grown dominant. So this is what we need to understand. Now, why I am telling you this strategy is both in father and the mother, or in your siblings, or in your closest cousins and friends, you will be seeing a lot of personality traits. What kind of traits? Is like somebody will be very good at talking, somebody will be very good at listening, somebody will be very good at doing, somebody will be very good at interactions and really bringing people along. Only one of them or two of them in the family will be able to talk to everybody and anybody, and they will have a very great relationship, and because of them all of us would have followed. Or in some places there may not be anybody who is interacting well. In that case, they will not have a big social arena. So in all these instances, you will be able to see whether it is your immediate parents or immediate friends, or you just observe people around you, how they are. And you will see that each of them have their own characteristics. And what is this characteristics? It's not about the character, but it builds from the character. And what is the building up of the character? It is your personality trait, who you are, who you look like, inside and outside, how much you interact, how much you behave, and what is it that you are expecting from others, what is it that they are expecting from you, how do you carry yourself, what are your gestures, like what is your intonation with respect to one conversation, what is it that you want to debate upon. So it can be across anything. You as a person, what all you exhibit becomes your characteristics, right? And what all you don't exhibit also becomes your characteristic. Like for example, some people, they don't even talk much, okay, but they listen and they know who is what, how others are actually working towards, and what is their interactions, what is their reaction, how do they respond. So accordingly they will be able to tune to their situations. Or there are people who cannot tune to other situations, they just keep mum, you don't know what they are thinking, you don't know even when they have fever or not, you don't know anything about them, just that they are there in your life and they will not go away from your life also, right? How many of you have this, right? So relate to that person whom you have in your life, whom I am trying to talk about. Now always try to see how are you and how do they work with you. This is all about, it is not about they with somebody else, it is all about you with them and they with you. So how do they really interact with you? Only with your family and friends do this exercise now. Put it in the comments to really understand, are you really able to see such kind of personality traits with people? Are you able to distinguishedly say that yes, my mom is like very interactive, always happy, doing a lot of chores, right? She still balances work and life. This is how is my mom, and that's what I have seen her. Similarly, if my dad, if you see, he doesn't work much, so we are only having the pension of my mother, and he definitely helps in a lot of household chores, right? A lot of travel and things like that. He's only helping wherever you need some external support, he will come into picture. However, from a financial or some kind of other kind of some discussion or some guidance, he may not be the right person for me to go in my life. And there are few people like my daughter, my husband, like approachable people to me. I'm not sure how much they're approachable to others, but to me, I am also approachable to them and they're also approachable to me. So similar to that, find out what are the characteristics of people around you, and please comment here what do you really infer from each of them. What are they? What are their real characteristics? What are their uniqueness that you see with respect to them? What is it that you have derived from them? For these 4 questions, try to comment and I will see you back. Thank you. Have a great day.